Monday, September 8th, 2025. Coming up on the program today, our favorite prostitute is not very hospitable. Plus, a new prison inmate cries over the lack of chapstick availability. Alex Jones goes fucking nuclear. And hemorrhoids popping out in the toilet. All this plus your voicemails today.
Now, for only $19.95 plus shipping and handling, you can own a copy of one of the best Christian low-budget films ever made.
Seduction of Cindy. Watch two of the hottest sex stars come together for your pleasure and theirs.
He likes to rub his big thing all over me, and I love it too. You'll meet a lot of my other friends and yours in this sizzling, action-packed movie, Seduction of Cindy. There's the insatiable Serena, who'll take it any way she can get it. I want you to come and see me and my friend Sega take it in the mouth, in our cunts, and in our hot little butts. Please, come soon. I can't wait to please you and your friends in this theater.
Seduction of Cindy. Coming in this theater very soon with an all-star cast, rated XXX.
Furthermore, your purchase will affect change in the industry by supporting the development of values-based character-building entertainment.
It's Distorted View Daily with Tim Henson.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I think the worst thing I ever did was I drank a liter of vegetable oil.
Small animals such as rabbits and gerbils.
That's what we call the watermelon hole. Fill them pipes, bitches.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you to kick off a new week of shows. I'm not doing a listener sponsorship read today. That'll return on Wednesday. I've got a couple of people still owed a show in their name, so be on the lookout for that if you've forked over the measly $25. And if you've not yet sponsored an episode, go to PayPal and just PayPal me $25, show at distortedview.com. I am preparing for the return of my king. Lord Douche is finally coming back from his trip to Florida. I have done many things around the house that will probably anger him. First and foremost, remember I told you how he collects ice cream pints for an undetermined reason. After he's done eating his pint of Ben & Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs or Jenny's or whatever, he washes it out, dries it, and then stacks it in the kitchen right by the sink. You know, it's got to be right there for easy access, even though to date he has not reused one of those containers. And I'm like, what are they for? What do you think you're going to need an ice cream pint for? And not just one, like 20 of them. Well, that is no longer the case. I left him 2, and I was struggling with that. I was like, I got to be a little generous here. For some reason, these ice cream pints are like a security blanket. I'll let him have a couple. You would not believe the shit I found in the kitchen. Empty, washed out, squeezable mayonnaise jars. I found a tin of peanuts, except the peanut was replaced with a half-eaten chocolate egg. You know, like one of those big hollow Easter eggs? But it wasn't from this Easter. I'm thinking it was from our time in Columbus. That's the level of hoarding that's going on. I found in the kitchen, on one of the shelves, medication, like cuckoo crazy head medication from like 2002. I'm not exaggerating. You know, I didn't want to throw that away because I'm like, maybe he's holding on to it for sentimental reasons. I mean, you know, even though he should now probably be on some sort of medication, he's not. This was just during some, phase when he was younger and stressed out. I went through something like that. I was on Paxil for a hot minute, back when I was like, 23 or something. So I'm guessing this is like the same situation. Who knows? But I'm like, I don't feel right throwing away his medicine. But then again, this medicine is now poison, I think, after 25 years. I also threw away a shoebox that was full of taco sauces, various taco sauces from Taco Bell, Jack in the Box. Here's the thing. These fast food places have no trouble fire hosing sauces upon request. You know what I mean? You go to a Taco Bell and you ask for one crunchy chicken taco, and then you're like, can you give me a mild sauce with that? You'll end up with 50. I don't think there's ever been a shortage of Taco Bell sauces. Like even during the pandemic, when there was like crazy supply chain issues, this is the one thing that was pretty stable. I think we're going to be okay if we don't have taco sauces in the house. We'll get ours on the outside, I guess. So it's just like a lot of stuff like that. A lot of salsa jars that are empty and washed out. Again, threw away most of them. Let him have one. I have a feeling if I didn't say anything to him, he wouldn't even know these things are missing. Aside from maybe the leaning tower of ice cream pints. Just because, those are right out front, right? Very visible by the sink. He's definitely going to notice that. I'm going to catch hell for that one. The problem is he has collected so much crap. Like there were like there were like Rubbermaid containers full of like trail mix from years ago. There was this jar of all natural peanut butter from 5 years ago. Like that natural peanut butter where like the oil rises up to the top. It just looks rancid. In the past, Lord Douche, when I asked about stuff like that, he'd be like, oh, I like to give it to the birds and squirrels. I don't know. He's like an 85-year-old woman. He goes to the park and sits on the bench and feeds squirrels stale, possibly deadly trail mix from the 90s. I mean, this is the insanity I live with. So I don't know. So I just threw all that out. I'm like, look, we can get some fresh nuts for the goddamn squirrels. If you're wondering why it has gotten this bad, the problem is Lord Douche doesn't leave the house now. He works from home. Basically, I'm never left alone long enough to take care of the situation. I can't do it when he's around. Oh, he watches me like a hawk. He knows I don't give a shit about anything. Nothing pleases me more than filling up a garbage can with useless shit. Now, if Lord Douche wigs out and gives me a black eye or something, you'll be the first to hear about it on tomorrow's podcast. But I worked hard this weekend trying to make a dent in this hoarder house. You know who else was working hard this weekend? Sagittarius Shouty. I've mentioned this before. Like, I love Sages. I love her hustle. Seems like she's always working. For those of you that don't know, Sagittarius is a prostitute. Is that the politically correct term? I don't know what to call her. Guys want her service and then come over to her house. And then what seems to happen now is Sagittarius just gets on camera afterwards and complains about the guy. She never has anything nice to say. And, I got to say, she's a bit rude to her clientele.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Can you put your shoes right there? Oh, yeah. Thank you.
That's not rude per se. It's her house, her rules. Might as well take off the shoes anyway. What, are you going to fuck with the shoes on?
Thank you. How are you paying?
Via Incorrect.
Okay, I'm going to send you my email. No, I don't have any water, sorry.
No?
No.
Not even like chit chat, small talk. Immediately she's like, how you paying? And I guess after you've been prostituting for a while, you get wise to certain guys. Certain guys aren't going to pay. They're going to dick you around. So let's get the payment stuff out of the way first. Again, can't blame her too much for that. The water thing is kind of bitchy. I understand this isn't a restaurant. Food and drink are not an option, but the man is starting to get him a glass of water. You really should have bottled water. My God, I've seen Uber drivers who give their passengers drinks and snacks. This man's paying you hundreds of dollars to fuck you. Sagittarius is a very large, interesting looking person. You'd think she'd be bending over backwards to make sure that they're happy. I guess the real rude part of this whole thing is the fact she's recording the interaction without the guy knowing. You don't see his face or anything, but still. Anyway, let's get some post-nut reaction from Sagittarius. The guy has just left, and Sag has a lot of thoughts.
He was so fucking weird and annoying and weird and annoying and weird and annoying. He gets undressed or whatever, and then we go to start, and I grabbed
She's talking about condom.
The Jim, our friend Jim.
The Jimmy hat.
Like Jimmy.
I don't know why Sagittarius is speaking in code. Does she really think the algorithm doesn't know she's a fucking whore? You know what I mean? What, are you afraid you're going to get demonetized?
I go to put it on or whatever, and he goes, you you don't do it without? And I said, no. And he said, why? I said, because it's gross. And then when he lay down on the bed, he's like, I
don't know what the standard practice is for prostitutes in this day and age. Are condoms the norm? You'd think condoms would be the norm because, you know, if you're having sex with a lot of different guys and you don't know where they've been, yeah, make the guy put on a raincoat. I have a feeling like gay escorts are more open to raw action. You know, they got that prep now, you know, so they don't have to worry about AIDS. All other STDs can be taken care of with a quick shot or dose of antibiotics. And, you know, gays just like the feel of skin on skin more than women, I think. That being said, my theory here is the guy was thinking, look, I picked this very large, interesting looking lady with like tats on her face and stuff like that because it looks like she needs clients. You know what I mean? Like she's going to be more open to doing it raw. Well, no, you got the wrong idea, bucko. Sorry. Slip that shit on now.
I passed him our friend Jim, and he goes, do I have to put it on? First of all, you nasty. You are the last person I would ever. Anyways, so he puts it on, and then we did mission position. Then we did the dog one, and then he was like, "What other positions do you do?" And I was like, "None. That's it." And then he was like, "No, not none."
Finally, my man putting his foot down. You don't give me any water, not even tap water. I see you have a kitchen, bitch. Now, during sex, the thing I'm paying you for, you're telling me you don't do any other positions than missionary and doggy style, which, by the way, I think is enough. But okay, he needs a different view, I guess.
He's like, other one, I need another one. He's like, 'cause I'm not. And I was like, well, I don't know what you want me to do with that.
Should have been like, I would like to speak to your manager, ma'am. I am not paying for the full hour. This is ridiculous. Eventually, she does try to, you know, get in a different position. I guess by that, I mean, she lifts up her leg, which is a big deal when you're a large person.
And then we did like a weird position where like I'm on my back and my leg up and he's like laying behind me type shit. And the whole time when we were in the mission part, he was like breathing in my face, and he has not brushed his teeth, bro. It's not like he hasn't brushed his teeth in a freaking week, bro.
Do you think maybe that's why he was asking you for water? He had dry mouth, and when you get dry mouth, it stank. It stank real bad. So, you know, I don't feel so bad for you. I know if I were to ever go to a prostitute, I'd be so self-conscious. I doubt I'd be able to even perform properly because I'd be too worried about what the prostitute thinks of me. I don't want her to talk bad about me to other prostitutes. I'd be showering beforehand, washing my asshole and my gooch, putting cologne on that shit, baby powdering it, trimming my pubes, brushing my teeth, mouth washing, breath mints, gum, Listerine strips, if those are still a thing. Some guys, though, are probably think, look, these bitches just have to take whatever I'm giving them, right? I'm paying them money, so they just have to sort of grin and bear it. Well, you don't know Sagittarius. She's got a YouTube channel and a substantial following. She'll put your ass on blast.
Oh my God, I'm literally like fighting for dear life, trying to go like this so I don't smell it. Oh my God, that was terrible. Ugh. And then when we were done, oh my God, I meant to get it on video, but when we were done, he was like, that's why I started filming after, in case he started to like say something else that was like off the rails. But he was like, how was it? He was like, how was I? How was my performance? He was like, was it better than others?
Honestly, if I was a hooker, I wouldn't know what to say to that. My inclination would be just to lie and be like, oh my God, baby, you were so good. You rocked my world. But then there are some guys who like to be degraded, right? You are worthless. You got a tiny cock and you stink. Breath smells like shit.
First of all, you stink. Second of all, get the fuck out of my house.
So book your erotic evening with Sagittarius Shouty today. Ting! That's what Sag has been up to. I learned about a new TV show. This is on A&E called Family Lockup. Are you guys watching this? It's a pretty interesting concept. Family Lockup follows a groundbreaking re-entry program in which estranged family members of inmates attempt to rebuild their broken relationships from within the prison walls. The idea is if the family can like patch things up with the inmate, maybe they will not do more crimes. It's a bit of a stretch, I guess. Help their incarcerated loved ones regain the support that can help them stay out of jail for good. The series tracks family members who spend 2 nights behind bars alongside their inmate relatives. So it's good for the inmates, of course, but also the family members get to see what it's like to be behind bars. They're treated like inmates. Now, keep in mind, the only clip I have found so far, this is what introduced me to the show and it made me want to watch it. One of the family members who is in prison now, in prison for 2 days. They're supposed to be treated like an inmate, see what it's like to be in the slammer. Also try to repair relationships. She's a real handful. I don't think she really gets the whole premise of the show.
I have a question.
Now, this is the woman who's supposed to be the inmate. I have a question.
I've been mentioning chapstick, and I really need like something from medical, like Neosporin, because my lips are burning.
We don't have chapstick, and it's something that would be like a sick call for medical the next day.
Well, I need something for my lips.
I hear you, but do we want to do the phone call first?
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
But who do you have to speak to? Because I don't want to be waiting forever.
Do you have somewhere you need to be, honey? The audacity of this bitch. I need chapstick like yesterday. See these lips? Burning. It's so fucking dry in here. How about a humidifier for my cell? These accommodations are a bit lacking. I love the prison employee who's like, yeah, we don't have chapstick here, nor lip gloss. It's not really what prison is about. You start developing some open sores, then maybe we call the nurse. But until then, you're in for homicide. If you got a little tingle on your lips, tough shit. Boo fucking who. So again, this is just a family member of the real inmate. I don't know who the inmate is and what they're in for. I have a feeling this is like a vacation for them. Half the reason I did the crime was to get away from my family. I've got some bad news for you. There's a film crew here and they brought your family to stay with you for a couple days. Fuck! I
have to speak to because I don't want to be waiting forever.
Absolutely.
So if they can't give me Neosporin, they should have asked when I asked them.
Absolutely. It's just like I said, it's not something...
It's not a big deal to you guys, but it's a big deal to me.
It's not that it's not a big deal to me. It's just that when people come in with chapped lips, they have to wait.
It's not technically an emergency. We need some EMTs to rush in some Burt's Bees.
So this is not something that we're like, oh, let me grab some.
But I'm not a regular inmate. And if I need chapstick, I want chapstick.
But the idea is for you to walk in the shoes.
And I have. Did you see what was in there? It was disgusting. And there was hair in there. And I had to... Let me finish, please.
Okay.
Because when I went in there, it was disgusting.
This is realistic, though, to when people come in here. The inmates are cleaning.
I've never been to jail before.
I can tell.
How did we deviate from chapstick? It sounds like she just has like a lot of grievances about this.
Obviously.
I can tell.
Do you not know what this project is?
I am going to get on Yelp and leave you a 1-star review if I don't get my chapstick. And someone cleaned the hair out of the drain.
Tell.
Obviously.
I can tell.
Do you not know what this project is?
I'm not sure that you do. So we can either do the phone call now and then I can ask about the chapstick, or we can continue going on. But this is what jail looks like. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not glamorous and we don't have people...
I don't expect it to be glamorous.
Exactly.
But I expect that to be clean.
Absolutely.
And I shouldn't have had to do that myself. And you're getting angry at me for being upset?
I'm not angry.
Right. This should be clean.
I'm not angry.
You are getting a little bit upset that I'm upset. I can tell.
Thank you for telling me how I feel. Thank you. So would you like to call your boyfriend?
It's not how you feel, it's how you're projecting towards me.
Would you like to call your boyfriend? Thank you.
I mean, that clip sold me on the show. I now have to go and watch this thing. Have you guys watched it? Let me know if it is worth a viewing. Again, if you want to check it out, the name of the program is Family Lockup. Here in the U.S., it is on the A&E network. Speaking of amazing media properties, Alex Jones is still broadcasting. I don't know how this is possible. Does he even have a studio anymore? I thought he lost that. He had to like hand it over to the Sandy Hook family or something. I don't know, but I give the man credit. He's still doing his thing. Although some of his employees have been defecting as of late, that has really seemed to piss off Alex Jones. I'm speaking of Owen Schroyer in particular. Now, when I first heard that one of his employees decided to leave the great Alex Jones media empire, I thought, oh, maybe he saw what was going on with Trump and the whole Epstein thing, and maybe he's defected. Maybe he's become a raging liberal. No, he's still as far right as ever. He just really dislikes Alex Jones. On September 1st, Schroyer announced he'd be leaving InfoWars due to disagreements with Jones over the direction of the network. Then he announced he plans to begin his own network, which, kind of would be competing with InfoWars. Alex Jones is not taking this news well.
Owen Schroyer is a baby sucking on a pacifier. He's an elitist, arrogant dirtbag. Owen Schroyer is scum. You think I'm here to be shit on? Do I look like a fucking toilet to you? There's no more filter. It's gone.
Because up until now, Alex Jones has been known for showing restraint, poise, and class. Also, he is kind of obsessed with toilets, isn't he? Toilets and being pooped on.
You think I'm here to be shit on? Do I look like a fucking toilet to you?
I can't recall all the other times Alex talked about poop. There's been many, but here's one.
I mean, Hitler was really a freak. I mean, he liked women to crap on him. I don't want to go off into too much detail here, but that's confirmed.
Confirmed? Who's confirming that? Now, that would be an interesting book, like a biography of Hitler, but not the, Führer Hitler, not the wartime Hitler. I want a whole book all about, the weird stuff, like his drug use, weird sex stuff he's into, the pooping. That really would be an awesome book. And it doesn't have to just be Hitler, because I don't know if that would be enough to facilitate a book. But other politicians, other famous people. Oh, if I didn't have this fucking daily podcast to worry about day in and day out, I could really devote my time to researching this obviously worthy subject. You guys you're holding me back, man. What I need is a beneficiary. And for once, I'm using that term correctly. I need someone who's just gonna bankroll my entire life to let me do whatever I want. I guess I need a sugar daddy. I think I'm gonna lock Lord Douche out of the house and just, find someone more wealthy. Anyway, back to Alex Jones and his little beef with a former employee.
Anybody fucks with me is gonna get the full truth. And nothing but it, so help me God.
Oh, I'm sure Owen is shaking in his boots. You're very menacing. So these are a bunch of clips all about Owen Schroyer and Alex Jones's hatred of him.
And then you want to try to stab your mother in the back because you're a big boy leaving the nest. Well, guess what?
Alex Jones is the mother in this analogy. Please start using she, her pronouns when referring to Alex Jones from here on out.
Well, guess what?
What?
You know what your mother is going to do?
Menstruate all over your face. Take a crap on you. Send you to boarding school. There's lots of things mothers do.
They've been my friend, but he's gotten really dark, didn't talk to the crew the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah, this is another clip. I have no ending to that one. I don't think he ever finished that sentence.
And so it's just like a different person. I'm not here to be the villain for somebody's lie. So wait till you hear his phone call to me yesterday.
Ooh, we're going to get a phone call. So I don't think this is Alex Jones's show now. That's why he's not mic'd properly. There's another show on the InfoWars network called American something Journal, maybe? I don't know.
He literally talked to me like it was a crack whore and he was a pimp. He's like, yeah, well, if you're desperate, pay me more, I'll stay. But I'm going to promote my new show on InfoWars, huh?
Let's take the high road.
Really nice. I might do a week. I was like, man, this is really hurting my feelings, dude. No, it's all right. You don't have to come in. I hung up, started fucking crying, and then he goes on fucking air and lies about me. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. I won't fucking take people stabbing me in the back anymore. Fuck you.
If there was one thing Alex Jones' show was missing, it would be WWE-style trash talk. And that's what we're getting now. Owen Schroyer, I'll see you at SummerSlam.
And I will no longer let lesser men try to build their resume by claiming I'm a traitor when they're scumbag Benedict Arnolds. Pieces of shit. Wannabe elitists. Arrogant scumbags. I'm not arrogant. I'm on a power trip. I'm in a total commitment against evil. I'm pouring out my guts, my soul, my family, everything I've got committed to this, and I will not have pieces of fucking shit lie about me and say I'm not true. I will fucking destroy you, scum.
Well, this is certainly a new golden age of the Alex Jones show. This is fucking amazing.
All of you!
Where is Corey at? These are one of these times where I'm like, oh my God, there's so many great clips that could be turned into a remix or something.
Guts!
Where's the new Corey at? Listeners, come on. You got to step up. Create some content for me.
Total commitment against evil.
Come on, I need some total commitment from my listeners. Day in and day out, I'm fighting the good fight. Where are you?
I'm
fucking traitors!
Pouring out my guts!
Yeah, me too! I'm like the Alex Jones of pornography, you know?
Total commitment against evil!
Yeah. Here I am, I'm trying to find granny porn for you!
I'm pouring out...
Yeah, I'm trying to find good scat clips!
My guts, my soul, my family, everything I've got committed to this, and I will not have pieces of fucking shit lie about me and say I'm not true. I will fucking destroy you.
He is turning shades of red that are not even visible by the human eye. Only rare species of birds can see this color.
And say I'm not true. I will fucking destroy you, scum. All of you. Fuck you. I have sworn on the altar of God, total resistance against every form of tyranny, against the mind of men. And I told everyone to...
Yeah, he's still like in his studio, it looks like. And oh my God, there has never been more paperwork on his desk. It is organized, like into little piles, which is great. You know, he's organized. But there's like reams of papers with print. I don't know what, you know, he always says he has the papers. I think these are just like printouts from Google News, but still. You know.
I told everyone 2 weeks ago, I'm leveling up. And it's scary. Because I'm a scary person. I can outthink and outmaneuver all these people.
I think he's crying, though.
And I just keep trying to get the general society to wake up and win. But I guess it does lie to me. I guess I am the smartest. I am the best. I am the fastest.
We are witnessing a man having a nervous breakdown live on the air.
The problem is, interlocking into this information is very frightening. So, it must be done. So I will do it.
All right, look.
I'll never watch another movie.
I'm giving up all my free time.
I guess I have to become celibate because I can't give my energy up to sex.
That's right. No more pussy for me.
It's a big strain on me because I'm a man. There is no more pleasure.
Okay. I've got to stop this right here. Believe it or not, we're only halfway through this epic freakout. I guess I'll play the rest for you on the bonus segment. If you're Sideshow members, we will play every glorious minute of this and more. Just one more reason to sign up for the Sideshow. All right, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist of fucked up news right now. As I mentioned, today we've got a bonus segment for Sideshow members. We typically do 2 of those every week just for paying freaks, in addition to the 2 full-length episodes throughout the week as well. So Sideshow freaks get like 4 exclusive episodes. It's very inexpensive. Help out the show. The only way I can continue doing DV is if you want to hear it, and you gotta prove it. Go to distortedview.com right now. Sign up. There are membership levels that are in everyone's budget. We got monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, and even lifetime memberships. All major credit cards and PayPal accepted. Other ways to support the show, we've got a Patreon account. Patreon.com/distortedview. If you pledge $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. If you pledge $20 or more, occasionally I actually send you out merchandise, DV goodies. This week, I will reveal what's coming your way if you are a $20+ patron. One final way to help the show out is if you are a listener, you can sponsor an episode. Just PayPal me $25, show@distortedview.com, or you can use PayPal's website, paypal.me/distortedview. Just tell me your name, whatever you want me to use on air. If there's anything you want me to talk about, or clips to play, or message you want out there. Again, show@distortedview.com. And thank you so much to everyone who has sponsored an episode. And I do have some more on deck. We'll get back to the sponsorships on Wednesday. 2 very quick stories now. First up, our favorite heartthrob killer is modeling clothes. Yes, Luigi Mangione, who is currently behind bars, but still booking modeling gigs. Talk about hustling. You know, he is a good-looking guy. I would do something about those eyebrows. Also, I'm comparing him to other notable killers. I mean, if he didn't murder a high-powered healthcare executive, would we give this guy a second look? Probably not. But the killing aspect just makes him so interesting. And, like, fucking him would be dangerous. You don't want to get on his bad side. How great would it be to fuck him? You know what I mean? Just really dominate him. Like, yeah, you're a cold-blooded killer, but tonight you're my little bitch. Your weapon of choice was a gun, but I'm going to stab you. Can you tell I'm a little horned up? It's been a week. Daddy needs some dick. I'm sorry. You guys should not have to hear this out of me. I got to get my emotions and my libido under control here. I mean, would you guys mind if I masturbated while reading this story? I'll do it real quick, I promise. By the time we get to the next story, I will have blown my load under my desk. It's gonna hit the bottom of the desk. Drip like stalagmite. What are they? Stalactites? Whatever. That's neither here nor there. Shein has opened an internal review after an image resembling accused murderer Luigi Mangione appeared on its website modeling a men's shirt. The picture, showing a man in a short-sleeved white shirt, was listed on the China-based fast fashion platform for just under $10. Very reasonable, before being removed. Mangione, I guess 26, is it Mangione or Mangione? Mangione, 26, has pled not guilty, really bold move, to charges of murdering United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in New York last year. You got the wrong guy. I'm not a murderer. I'm a model for Shein. I live in China. Shein takes this matter seriously, a company spokesperson said in a statement. The image was provided by a third-party vendor and removed immediately upon discovery. We are investigating and strengthening monitoring processes to ensure compliance with our standards. It's unclear how long the listing was active or which seller uploaded it. What I would like to know is how popular that shirt became. Because obviously, once people saw that it was Luigi, that thing got shared, it went viral. Probably the hottest seller on Shein right now. Online speculation is centered on whether the photograph was created using AI. The BBC verified tested the picture with Amazon's recognition tool, which showed a 99.9% match with a courtroom photo of Mangione. AI expert Henry Ager said signs of manipulation were visible, including skin texturing, unusual lighting, and distorted hands. He said AI tools can generate such images faster than traditional photo editing. Mangione's appearance has drawn commentary from cultural critics, some arguing his looks make him more sympathetic to parts of the public. Like me, for instance. He's not guilty! Let him go! I need a dick to suck over here, ASAP! Oh, disgusting. All hot and bothered. Where's Meade Skelton? I'll take anyone. This is not the first time his likeness has triggered controversy. In December, Apple suspended a new AI feature after it falsely suggested in a phone notification summary that the suspected had killed himself, prompting a complaint from the BBC. Mangione's attorney have not commented on the Shein image. Final story we have for you today. We were just talking about hemorrhoids not too long ago on the podcast. I thought maybe I had aggravated some of my internal hemorrhoids. I think I read that everyone has hemorrhoids, but then some get agitated or enlarged, and then sometimes they pop outside of your butthole. I don't have any of the external ones. I'd like to make that painfully clear, especially for Luigi Mangione or whoever swings by to get laid. But I thought maybe like my internal hemorrhoids were being agitated because lately I've been eating just a lot of fiber and a lot of vegetables, and my shit is like harder now. You know, it's kind of really swung the other way. Before it was like real mushy and I'd have to like wipe for an hour and a half, which also probably agitated hemorrhoids. But now like they come out and sometimes my shits are like jagged rocks. I think my problem now is I need to like hydrate more. You know, I really need to moisturize my turds. Because they're like scraping me as they come out. And then I notice a little blood on the toilet paper and I'm like, what the hell? That's not good, right? No, blood is never good on the toilet paper. But at least like I know what's going on. It's not like I'm leaking blood or, you know, something gross like that. Anyway, a new study shows that using your cell phone on the toilet, which I do. Oh, I'll watch whole episodes of TV shows on the toilet. It's my bonus living room, really. Using a smartphone while sitting on the toilet may be doing more harm than good, according to new research linking the habit to a higher risk of, you guessed it, hemorrhoids. A study published in the journey PLOS One, PLOS, found that adults who routinely scrolled on their phones while using the bathroom spent significantly more time on the toilet and were 46% more likely to have hemorrhoids. sounds like I'm just a statistic. Hemorrhoids are swollen veins in and around the rectum, so they smell great. They can cause itching, discomfort, pain, and bleeding. Doctors say prolonged sitting on an open toilet seat increases pressure on the rectal area, encouraging blood to pool and veins to swell. Well, you know what that tells me? We are not willing to give up our doom scrolling, our social media addiction. So this is a chance for Big Toilet, American Standard, Kohler, Toto. I'm looking at you. Let's redesign the toilet. Let's figure out a way to make it so there's not so much pressure on your rectum. I'm looking for like the Lazy Boy of toilets or the Craftmatic adjustable bed of toilets. Actually, a toilet in my bed does sound pretty good. I don't even have to get up. I've been drinking so much goddamn water trying to prevent these rare mineral turds I got going on here. I wake up 2 times a night now to pee. Thinking about getting one of those external catheters. How do I go about that? Quote, when you're sitting on an open toilet, you have no pelvic floor support. Okay, how about this? What if I do Kegels while sitting on the toilet watching my smartphone? This is according to Dr. Trisha Pashrisha or something, the study's senior author and director of the Gut Brain Research Institute. Really? That is a horrible name. The survey of 125 adults, so it's not really that extensive. 125 is nothing. 125 adults found 2/3 admitted to regular phone use while on the toilet, with most saying they read news or browse social media. About 37% of smartphone users reported staying on the toilet more than 5 minutes. I can't even finish peeing in 5 minutes. I may have some prostate issues, actually. That's compared with just 7% of non-users. Doctors also pointed to posture as a contributing factor. Oh, I'm fucked. I have horrible posture. Noting that hunching over a phone further complicates bowel movements. See, this is, again, a perfect opportunity to improve the toilet. How about straps or a seatbelt that kind of forces you to sit up? There's been many times I've taken explosive shits where I kind of wished I had a seatbelt. I've had a few near head-on collisions. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Medical experts recommend limiting bathroom time to no more than 10 minutes and ideally 3 to 5 to reduce the likelihood of hemorrhoids. How do they get rid of hemorrhoids? Is that like a laser procedure? Can you even get rid of hemorrhoids or do they just shrink them? When I used to work at the Medicare appeal company, it was like one of the few jobs I had where I had a cubicle and you were allowed to decorate. They quickly regretted that decision with the weird shit I was posting on my cubicle walls. One of them was a pamphlet for some sort of hemorrhoid removal service, and their mascot was like this H. I think it was like the letter H kind of giving itself a hug, or the H was supposed to somehow be a hemorrhoid. I don't really remember, but it was a company that said they could get rid of your hemorrhoids just by using some sort of procedure. You can't pop them like a pimple, right? That's probably not a good idea because they're vessels. They bleed. Oh, they bleed. I know. If any of you freaks have had hemorrhoids and tried to remove them, call in to the show. I guess I want to hear from you. All right, let's do a couple voicemails now and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you freaks. Many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at distortedview on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/distortedviewshow. All right, let's check in with a few freaks here, specifically my patrons.
Some kind of evasion here. All really, of your outro music, I would like on Spotify or, just from the website.
Were you the one that called into the show and you said you liked some of the outro music?
And all your songs, but especially Carbon Chaperone. Both versions, because I think he did I remember a weird newer remix when he did that horrible April Fool's or Test of Patience or whatever.
How dare you?
And especially the Putting on the Ritz, your version, Sitting on My Fist.
Sitting on My Fist.
I would play that on loop and make you tens of dollars.
Now, I don't know if I can do Sitting on My Fist. Was it Sitting on My Fist? Because it actually uses the real music from Putting on the Ritz. So I don't know the legality of that, but if I can, I will.
Hey, Tim. It's Vector from Discord. Calling in from the Walmart of shitholes. And On your recent episode, the From MAGA to Micro Dick episode, you were talking about heading off to the high seas, so to speak. And someone who is not me, obviously, because I would never break the law. Of course not.
Oh, yes, because why? Because I didn't want to pay for another fucking streaming service.
I heard about some ships that you could board, such as 123 Movies or Kim Cartoon. If you're looking for cartoons. But as far as all your needs go, you should check out 123 Movies. I don't know.
I will.
If you use to sail to high seas.
I mean, to back up my current selection of movies, because I have plenty of them on physical media, so this would be a nice way, because you're legally allowed to have a copy if you own the movie, right?
Hey, Jagu, Tim, Blanchard, call it in because I am enjoying that you are now finally allowed to purchase eggs.
Do you know how many fucking eggs I've eaten in the past week with this egg maker? Like, probably 24. I probably have, like, my cholesterol is out of control. I don't know. I really love that fucking thing.
And
I told Lord Douche, by the way, we were talking on the phone. I said, guess what I did? I got the egg maker out and I used it.
Says you can.
He didn't mind at all. He was just like, hey, how were they? Were they good? It was easy, right? And I'm like, yes, it was amazing.
Sorry. That's just marital life right there in a nutshell. I don't buy the jumbo eggs. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine the other shit. Well, I've heard of, other shit that you go through, but jumbo eggs? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm not picking on you. I do love you, Tim.
No, like, he wanted me to return. He's big on returning stuff at the grocery store, which is just like, like, I've never in my life done that before Lord Douche. And with him, it's almost, I didn't even know you could do it, right? Like, I'm not happy with these eggs, or, what?
Buddy.
And then they'll just let you return them? It's insanity to me.
Secret egg purchase.
I thought, like, food is like, that's on you. If you buy something and you don't like it, or it doesn't taste the way you think it does, I mean, I don't know. Whatever. He loves to return stuff.
Okay, I think this is the third time I'm calling in because I can't condense my rage.
All right.
For
what do you got for me?
Pretend to have Tourette's.
And, oh, yes. Okay, this is his third call.
And such into one short.
I mean, one of my best friends growing up had Tourette's, and it was, and I understand there's like different, like the severity of Tourette's is different person to person, but like he had Tourette's, and it was nothing like that, right? As exaggerated as these fakers are. He had like maybe like a little like tick or something, or sometimes he'd blink and stuff, but by and large, I don't think it like ruined his life.
You can play this one. You can play whichever one you want, of course. It's your show. But TLDR, people with Tourette's do not have full-blown conversations,
right?
That somehow count as an episode of
like a tick, right? You don't have like a whole monologue as a tick.
I can't remember what that dumb little shit called it when. This is a video of me having I think he called it a tip or she, I don't know.
Yeah,
Point is,
that was just a few days, I guess last week maybe on the show, 2 weeks ago.
4th grade until graduation, I was in special ed.
Sounds about right for my listeners.
Constantly with kids that had Tourette's and OCD every day, right? I was interacting with those people. None of them ever had let's just talk about something for a minute and claim it's my Tourette tick expressing itself.
I mean, it was obviously fake.
One kid actually had to blurt out expletives, and it was sometimes it would happen during a day. It wasn't every day, and sure shit wasn't every minute of every hour of every day.
Right.
And
you know what's crazy about these people that fake Tourette's is that somehow they always catch it at just the right moment on TikTok. Like they get their phone recording just as they're about to have, a major tick freak out or whatever. Yeah, it's stupid. It's obviously fake. That's why we feature them here on the show. It's fucking infuriating and stupid, and why we hate young people. I don't know. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
I will fucking destroy you, scum! All of you! Fuck you!
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. If you're Sideshow freaks, be on the lookout for a little bonus segment show. Tomorrow's episode is a full-length one just for Sideshow members. Again, it's a great time to sign up. Go to distortedview.com right now. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Wednesday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody!
You think I'm here to be shit on? Do I look like a fucking toilet to you?
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.